Tengo Gameworks, the same people that created the Evil Within series and Tokyo Ghostwire, released a new game under their belt called Hi-Fi Rush, a rhythm hack and slash that combines catchy rock music and combat similar to the Devil May Cry series. I saw this game on Game Pass and I said,
hey, that's pretty good.
Now it's easily one of my favorite games of this year, right behind Resident Evil 4, but we'll get to that in a later video. Please subscribe. We play as the young wannabe rock star Chai. Chai is on his way to Vandalay campus to join Project Armstrong, a project specializing in infusing technology with the human body for an improved lifestyle. We meet the current leader of Vandalay, Kale Vandalay, who seems like a pretty nice guy.
5 minutes later.
We need people with influence, and you're giving me losers.
I guess he's not so nice. While he calls everyone losers, he throws our MP3 player, which lands on our chest during our procedure. And it's truly amazing how everything in this game is on beat with the music. After our fusion with the music player, alarms set off in the building, and on our way out, some Vandalay robots try to stop us. With the MP3 player fused into our chest, we've been labeled as a defect.
Is that a weapon?
I don't think so.
I think he's resisting.
So begins our first tutorial, where we learn light and heavy attacks. Timing our attacks right with the beat increases the damage and gives you a higher beat score. After taking out the robots, one of the heads of Vandalay, Rekka, finds out that we've escaped and is trying to prevent us from leaving. What the heck is that?
What are you?
Vandalay Smartbridge VASF07, but commonly known as Smidge.
Not very catchy, but
I can analyze your well-being and guide you to satisfaction. Let me indulge.
hey, no indulging.
This is Smidge, our refrigerator guide who helps us practice what we learn and gives us tips on using said move. Wait, don't you work for Vandalay right now? And aren't you supposed to stop us?
I know everything about you. I look forward to our next chat.
Okay, that was just creepy.
We continue our escape and run into a robot cat. After saving the cat, we hear a voice in the distance which helps with our escape. We then run into the cat again, and the voice from the cat explains that they are the owner of the cat, 808. Why did I write cat so many times? Chai touches 808, causing us to link with it. We can now perform a beat hit, which is a bonus attack at the end of each combo. When the circle overlaps, you want to time your attack with it for extra damage. The voice tells us that we must escape through the QA center to escape the production zone. With some side-scrolling platforming and falling, we unlock our reverb gauge. We can fill the gauge by damaging enemies and picking up batteries for special attacks. Landing beat hits also drop batteries from fallen enemies. We eventually make it to the QA center to be greeted by Rekka, the head of production. Rekka explains that in the application for Project Armstrong, defects are recalled. This is why you read the terms and conditions, kids. I know it's like 50 pages long, but you gotta read them.
Defects get recalled.
Recalled? You mean killed?
Rekka ain't picked the verbs.
Instead of fighting us herself, Rekka has one of her giant mechs fight us. For this boss fight, we wait for him to throw his hands on the platform before attacking, all while dodging his attacks, one of the easiest bosses in the game.
You got a killer track, but every song's gotta end.
So we breeze through that easily, and the robot begins a self-destruct sequence.
What the fuck?
We survive the explosion somehow, and finally meet the voice who guided us, Peppermint. She can help us get out of Vandalay Academy if we help her look into a secret project under Vandalay called Sceptre.
I'm bigger than this.
Says Rockstar here. Do you even actually play guitar?
Well,
Yet, escaping would be impossible for Chai alone, so he agrees to help Peppermint, bringing us to the hideout section of the game. Here you can view the different files you collect along each level, and this is where you complete challenges to unlock more gears and eventually finish the Wall of Fame, which is basically a giant wallpaper. We can change our outfits by going to the mirror. Talking to Peppermint allows us to learn new combos and special attacks, and purchase items with the gears we collect from each level. After buying a few combos, Peppermint runs us through our plan to break into Rekka's office and steal the files on Sceptre.
I'm here, baby.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, brother, this guy.
I'm cooking up beats, Donald.
Well, there goes our low profile. Guy, bad news for your pride, but you won't make that jump.
We learned that we can grapple onto hooks to cross platforms with our robotic arm, but it can also be used in fights to get closer to your target.
Yeah!
Whoa! How did you...
Just a bit of temporal displacement. Kinda complicated, not your lingo, but one of 808's hidden features.
You could have been here this whole time?
We can now call Peppermint to shoot down blue barriers, shoot blue target points, or take off enemy shields. Only Peppermint can break the enemy's guard, and every time you use her, you have to wait for the cooldown. We finally make it to Rekka's office.
Current waiting time for appointment with Rekka is 3 months. You're free to have a seat until then.
I have to wait for 3 months.
Stronger. Is this promo for Rekka or motivation for the rest of us? I'm trying to make this a better place to work. And look at you. Showing off.
Is this an HR matter?
Figures you don't see it. You think this encourages them? Nah. It's just a reminder. You don't have what it takes. The workers here need to know. They ain't ever getting out of that hole they dug themselves into. This world is sick. Dark. Sad.
But we are supposed to help.
Help? Impossible. We just mask the reality, give an illusion we care. We can't change anything. The cards are stacked too high against us. This poster stays. It says the truth.
Is that supposed to be Sebastian from The Evil Within? Also, slight editor's note here. I don't know if it was because of my laptop, but now as I'm recording this, I realize it was just the game. But I did have to restart the game once or twice because the sound effects didn't match with the cutscenes, as you'll see here.
Then you gotta be aggressive.
Anyways, we begin our fight with Rekka.
So let's get ready to crumble. Woo! Come on!
count, big boss.
You think I'll lose to a punk like you?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh my gosh, she just exploded. So we defeat Rekka and we begin accessing her computer.
Whoa, this is crazy. Looks like we found our AI.
This is a screensaver, Jai. Wait, Spectra is designed to interface with user perception and reasoning? This gives Vandalay direct access to people's minds. Would you make that thing stop? I'm trying to concentrate. What did you just do?
You said make it stop.
Rekka, please tell me you've dealt with the defect. What in the hell am I looking at?
The name's Chai, not Defect.